guys, it's Sarah here, and today will be another demonstration, and this will be of Lush's Golden Handshake hand mask. Here it is here. There we go. I've never used this product before. I have really super dry hands, and especially the cuticles. I don't know if you can see here how bad they are. My thumbs in particular are super dry, and this one, because it's so dry, I do a lot of body painting now, and it gets stained by the paint, and it looks like I've smoked 50 billion cigarettes. So I do use nail creams, hand creams, all these different products, and yes, some of them do work, but I kind of want to find something that will deeply nourish my skin, because I'm pretty much sick of how dry they feel. And before anyone says don't like put your hands in water as much, I can't help that. That's just my day-to-day. Like if I, could get away with not like putting my hands in water as much, now you think, well, what do you do? What do you do? It's maybe washing dishes, in the garden. I don't know, I feel like more so in the last 6 months I've used my hands. My hands are taking a big toll here. Maybe it's my age as well, because I am 26, that my hands are maybe starting to age a little bit and are starting to not be as resilient as they used to be when I was a bit younger, which makes me die inside a bit that I'm so old and my hands are getting old and I don't want it to go wrinkly and gross. So I'm going to try this mask. I'm going to take it through step by step how to do it, and also the application and the smells and things like that. So first of all, we'll go for the smell. So I'm just gonna have a sniff. Now this has a really light, I would say like summer floral scent. It's not overpowering, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's going to be the description. It is a hot hand mask. So you coat the hands in pampering warmth with this creamy argan and avocado oil mask. So I love avocado and I love argan. Like I put argan oil in my hair, which for some reason today my hair looks a bit greasy, but it's just damp. So I'm really excited to use this, and as you can kind of see, it's got some glitter on it. So what I'll do is I'll go get my stuff and then we will... Okay, so my battery died, but like I was saying, I was going to go get some stuff to mix the ingredients. So first of all, I'm going to read the instructions to you. So first, there you go. Oh, and I'll show you what it looks like. Actually, first of all, I'll show you what it looks like. So it's a little high five, little golden hand. So the instructions are: stand your hand mask stick upright in a bowl which is large enough to fit both hands in comfortably. Add enough hot water, not boiling hot, to cover the product and stir, allowing the treatment to develop and thicken. Plunge your hands into the resulting dreamy, creamy lotion and soak for around 50 minutes or until the doorbell rings. Alternatively, the melted treatment can be massaged into both hands before rinsing off. Now, I'm going to put this in here so you guys can see what it's like. Scoop it out and put it onto my hand. I think that you could get away with maybe not using all of this in one go, and maybe just putting like a little knob in here and then mixing it until it thickens, and maybe just rubbing it onto your cuticles, which is kind of what I feel like I want to do today, but I'll use it how the description wants it. This is $2.95 from Lush, methinks. I will correct it if it's wrong. So we'll see how much product we get out of this and whether or not it can cover my chippy little carrot fingers. So I've boiled the kettle. Now, you may have heard me say that I was doing art crafts, and I've accidentally stained my mum's protective sheet on the table. So if you want to guess what colour I've stained it, leave a little comment in below saying what colour it is. She is not going to be happy. Hairspray would not get this colour out. So I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to think about what colour it is. Leave it down below, and I'll get this all set up for you. Okay, so it doesn't seem to have melted all of the product. You're just covering over the top. So I'm wondering if this is like reusable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, doesn't seem like a lot, but I'm going to try and put that over my hands and see how much it covers. Actually, no, this probably will be enough. Maybe it is reusable. It must be. Too much of my little hand anyway. Okay, so that's my hands suitably coated. Now, on the instructions, the alternative, step 3, says you would rub it into your hand and then rinse off. But it doesn't say after 15 minutes in step 2, rinse that off. So I'm assuming that you do rinse it off after the 15 minute, because I can't imagine all this sinking into my hands without being rinsed off. I mean, there's loads here. So here you go. Here's my poor hands getting some help. I suppose you could even put this on your feet. I know they do have other foot treatments, like I think there's a volcano foot mask, but you know, I suppose if you didn't want to spend all that money straight away, then you could reuse this. Nice. It's got a really creamy, soft texture to it, and when you rub your hands together, it does feel really nice, like a satisfying, squelchy feel. Listen. And actually, there's still some left, so if anybody wants some, here you go. I'm definitely thinking this has got to be reusable. There's just no way. I mean, how big must your hands be if you use this whole thing up in one go? I just don't know how I don't know how I'm going to store this. I've got like a little soap tin, so I'm like, no, because it wouldn't fit. Being warm, it's actually like a really nice feeling when you pour, like, imagine if you just delved your hand straight into it, that would be lovely, but like even just pouring the glass on was like really nice, like a lovely, it was like a hand snuggle. Hey guys, it's been 15 minutes. I've had to change my phone because my SD card is full and the replacement one that I have just keeps breaking. Oh my god, I got so many chins. I'll just try and move. Okay, so these are my hands. Now, because I'm using such a low res kind of quality, I don't think you're going to see the shimmer, but my hands are covered in a lovely golden shimmer that you get on the Golden Handshake. Now, when I rinse it off, I notice that my hands actually look a lot softer, and with the residue that was left in the tub, I actually rubbed some more onto my cuticles and just let that soak in on its own without washing off. Now, the instructions aren't 100% very clear, because step 1 is, you know, make it. Step 2 is enjoy it and leave it on for 15 minutes. Now, is that leave it on for 15 minutes and let it soak in and then you can carry on with your day? Or does that mean let it on for 15 minutes and then wash off? Because step 3 says the alternative method is to put it on your hands, rub it in, and then rinse it off. Now, the whole point for me is I don't want to get too much water on my hands, so having to rinse it off is a bit of a pain because it adds more water to my hands, but because it was such a thick mask, and actually I've got some under my nails, gross. Because it's such a thick mask, you do need to like kind of rub to like wash it off, which would then you kind of thinking, am I washing it off? My hands have a lovely delicate floral scent as described before, and it's really nice. I always assumed that that was like a one-use product. Now I followed the instructions correctly and I poured it in, you know, to above the line of like no higher than the little hand, and it didn't use all of it up, so I just put it back in its little cardboard wrapper and then taken it upstairs to use for another time. So I'm assuming that you can use this more than once, which I think is really awesome if it is, like, unless I'm doing it wrong, because for $2.95, like, it's a total bargain and it smells lovely, my hands feel lovely, and I would totally recommend this. So for $2.95. Go to your local Lush, go online and try out the Golden Handshake if you've got super dry cuticles like me, because they are looking not as dry, obviously, because it was still, and I've rubbed extra bits in. So I want to try this maybe once, twice a week until like it finishes, and then I'll give you like a further little update on how it goes. So if you like these types of videos and you want to see more Lush related ones, or even just, you know, kind of bath products, then, you know, leave a comment down below on what you would like me to try out. I'm trying to get some more likes on my videos, so can we see if we can get this video to 10 likes, maybe 10. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and if you guessed correctly, then the answer to what colour did I stain my mother's beautiful tablecloth, because I really struggled to get that word out before, it was red. She is gonna kill me. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to me, because I am giving a giveaway at 200 subscribers. So come on, subscribe to me.